Hey guys, and welcome back. Today is more of an errandy day, which is why I'm signing in the afternoon because I've been busy printing things off and doing things you've already seen me do, like yoga. So I thought I would save the filming until I do something interesting. So I've just made some lunch. It is gnocchi with a tomato creamy sauce, and I've just added this vegan tuna to it, which is really nice, and like a ton of this fresh basil. Everywhere in Nice, including the supermarket, has the most amazing basil. So I'm going to munch down on that, and then I'm going to be doing my goal planning, which I haven't done for ages. So I might share that with you guys in case it's useful or interesting to you. Yeah, we have much better lighting outside. If it's the first day in a while that has been cool enough to actually sit outside and do some work, I'm in the shade under our little veranda, and there's a little breeze, so it's very nice. I'm going to be sitting down and writing my yearly goals, the really big things that I want to achieve for the end of the year. I haven't got to it yet because, well, I'll get into that later. For various personal reasons, I haven't got into it yet, but since moving here, I'm feeling really motivated, and this is like a whole reset, I think. I feel like there's a real reset to this move, so yeah, I'm ready to jump in head first and get back to achieving some things that I really wanted to achieve a while ago, and I still have. I haven't like not achieved anything, just not as much as I was hoping to due to those personal things. So let me show you my goal planner. It's one I actually set out myself. I have used online ones, I've used printouts that other people have made, but eventually ended up making my own just so that I could have exactly the layout that I wanted. This is my view, by the way. Not bad. And you can hear the crickets in the background. Alright, so here is my goal planner. So I have the yearly goals page. So it has everything from personal goals, health goals, financial, career, relationship, other goals, broader life goals. And then on the other side, I have social media goals, because obviously it's my job just to sort of have a basic outline of what I want to achieve. It will be for the next 6 months because we're halfway through the year, but usually I would do it for the whole year. Then we have quarterly goals to break down the yearly goals into more achievable goals for each quarter. Obviously, several pages worth. And then each individual big goal is broken into a SMART goal, where you have to get really, really specific about the goal. And you have check-ins that you set yourself to see how you're going with them. Then it gets broken out again into monthly goals. At the beginning of each month, I give myself a list of things I want to achieve. And then at the end of the month, I will review how I actually went with those goals and whether I need to shift them forward into next month or whether I achieve them. Then again, broken down week to week, and then week in review to see how I'm going. I also have a content planner for each week for my social media. It's not the actual breaking down of the goals that I find difficult. I actually tend to achieve a lot of my goals. What I forget to do is actually reflect on what I've achieved, celebrate my wins, and have a sense of achievement to make me feel more motivated. I tend to always think about what I haven't managed to do yet. And when I reflect, I actually realize I've achieved a lot, and I also see why I may not have achieved certain things, usually because I didn't have enough time, or there was something that happened in my life that I had no control over, and that maybe I was brushing off or saw it as taking up less time than it did, or just not being kind to myself and not giving myself time to rest. So I find the reflection parts of this really, really important. So I'm going to go ahead now and set my yearly goals, or my 6 months goals of what I want to achieve by the end of December this year. Okay, I'm not going to tell you all of them because obviously some of them are very personal, but I'll share you one from each category. So under personal goals, I have friendships in Nice. I want to work really hard to get some good friendships with people I have stuff in common with here in Nice, because I rely pretty heavily at the moment on friendships from other places, because obviously I've moved a lot, and sometimes I work too much from home and I contact my friends by message, or I'll chat with them, or I'll organise trips to go and visit them, which I don't want to stop doing. Obviously, I love them, but I also need to cultivate my life here in Nice. And I don't think I did a great job of that in Dijon, so hopefully I will do a better job here in Nice. Under health goals, I put regularly attend yoga classes. You guys know the other day I did my yoga in the Cottage Chateau with the lovely English yoga teacher Fiona, so I would like to go weekly to that class. I also think maybe I could make some friends there, so we might be killing two birds with one stone. Obviously the classes are in English too, so I think it'd be a little bit easier for me to connect with some people, maybe connect with expats here, because making friends in another language can be a bit of a slower process than making friends with someone in your own language, of course. Career goals. I would like to travel locally for content, so my plan is to do things like day trips. So I would like to go to Cannes, to Monaco. There's also some little villages within 1 to 2 hours that I thought would be really lovely to share with you guys. So I really want to make that a big part of my content, not just to change it up and for me to have my own personal discovery and travel, but also to get me out of the house and just sort of make sure that I'm experiencing the best of why I moved to France. My financial goals are, now that I can register my business and work in France finally, is that I want to get my business up to the point of earning the equivalent of the French minimum wage. I managed to do that in England before moving here when I wanted to apply for the artist visa, and then of course they didn't accept my application for the artist visa. So I know it's achievable. So I just want to start there, because obviously I had a lot more connections in England when I made that goal, whereas here I don't have the same connections. So it will be a little bit harder, I think, but I don't think it's totally unrealistic. Relationship goals are more date nights. Both Val and I have gotten into the habit of staying home a lot. We both work from home, and sometimes it can be really hard to leave the house in the evening. So I want us to do more date nights, and I know that's something that he wants to. And for my broader life goals, I have put pursue happiness. And that seems really broad and a bit cliche, but after everything that happened with the pandemic and like losing my job and my home and briefly my relationship, and then straight after that coming to France and then ending up losing my dad and then my uncle, it's been really hard to sort of see the positives in life for the last few years. So I'm feeling really good about the move. I'm finally feeling really happy and like I have things to work towards, and that I'm excited to wake up every day and see what's in store for me. So I really want to try and maintain that. Do you guys have like a goal planner? Do you journal? How do you guys keep track of your achievements and how you feel? And like, yeah, how do you kind of track your life? I would love to hear it down in the comments.
And some fajitas for dinner. You can see mushroom and zucchini underneath. Then I have like a vegan crumbed chicken thing and guacamole, and I have the bomb, is that very dark sauce sprinkled on top. When it's diluted, it's not too bad, but we'll see if I die. I guess we'll find out how much I regret that decision. Here is the fajita mix without the chicken on top. Lots of spices. Little man has been for a W. He's very happy about that. He had to go up and down the massive hill near our house, so he's a bit knackered, but in a pretty good mood.
And honestly, that's probably it for today, because it's really been the organizing, goal writing, planning the week kind of day, but I have some really fun stuff happening at the end of this week, some day trip things, and there's a really cool exhibition happening in Monaco that some of you might know about, but I will be going to Monaco to check that out, and I'll be of course bringing you guys along with me. I've been out at Storage again today. It's actually quite nice today because the breeze was not too bad. Collected a bunch of hats and other things to do photo shoots because it's time to get to work. It's time to get back to things. So I'm gonna go catch the bus and I will see you guys at the end. I did a bunch of photo shoots today that I meant to vlog for you guys, but Val was in a work meeting and I was so worried about making noise that I was just like sneaking around changing outfits and completely forgot to actually vlog for you, but I'll pop some pictures up on the screen. They were bathing suit and hat themed ones, and I'm really happy with how they turned out because it's been a very long time since I did any photo shoots, so yeah. Now we're having dinner. I've been dying to have pizza because we're in Nice, it's right on the border of Italy, and we went to a pizza shop that does normal Italian pizzas, but it's got a list of vegan pizzas that it does. The guy is Italian. And whilst we were there, a young guy, maybe 19, 20, walked past with like his empty pizza box and came to tell the owner he thought it was great, and then told all of us, like, I really recommend the pizza place, it's fantastic. And then an older woman turned around that was in the queue and was like, I'm Italian, I only buy my pizza here, it is fantastic. So I'm very excited to try. So this is the Vegetalian, which means vegan. Whoops, I just ripped that off a bit quick and lost half my cheese. This is the Vegetalian, it's so big, guys. Voila, zoom out a bit for you go. So yeah, it's much bigger than 33 centimeters, but vegan cheese all over it, and like not stingy with the vegan cheese. So I'm very excited to try. We're gonna sit and eat our dinner together, and I'll catch up with you guys tomorrow. Actually, before I sign off for the day, I wanted to show you guys something because I got a little number on Vinted that wasn't at all what I thought it was. I thought I was ordering a rather large sun hat, and it turned out to be this very cute, I think probably 1940s hat. Like, so cute. I think if I did my hair in like a 30s finger wave with all the curls at the bottom, it would be adorable. But yeah, just look at this bow detail and this really cute sort of like strapping detail. Lovely. So yeah, I'm gonna style her 30s. If she works in a 30s style, I'll keep her. If she doesn't and she's too 40s, because I'm just not wearing 40s stuff anymore, I may end up selling her. So but I'm gonna sign off for the night. We've had our pizza, it was delicious. I had a plan to go to Monaco tomorrow because there is an exhibition of Coco Chanel at the museum up in Monaco, but it's been an insane week and we have to go to Dijon on Friday. Having just moved here, we have to go all the way back. It's between 6 to 7 hours drive, and we have to leave at night time, and then we're spending next week in Dijon for a family event. So I might be overdoing it. I'm just so excited about having moved here, but I might have to go to Monaco the week after. Let's see. I'll wake up and see how I feel tomorrow. But I'm gonna go to bed and I will see you in the morning.